Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to do an instruction video on fixing one common problem for sovol printer gears extruder. This direct dry extruder was carried over from SV06 to SV06 Plus. The issue also carried over. The set screw, or some people call it pinch screw, on one gear was found loosened over time and caused gear grinding. In fact, this is number one killer for this extruder design so far. Before we get started, let's take a look on the CAD drawing first, so you will have a clear idea how things work together. The step motor provides rotational force through the sun gear and deliver mechanical energy to the printer gears. The three planetary gears rotate around the ring gears, and then rotate the carrier with a small spur gear to grab the filament into the hot end. By small gears and big gears combo, the torque output will be multiplied. A smaller step motor could provide strong grips. It also means less weight on the extruder. Notice that there are two pinch screws to keep this spur gear in place on the CAD drawing. There are a lot of rotational force and vibration during filament extrusion and retraction. The set screw might come loose over time. If the set screw on the spur gear comes loose, it will cause gear to run against each other and eventually destroy the gears and the gear housing. I personally believe that threadlock is a great. Take the extruder out of printer. Make sure you remove the Very little is good enough for these little screws. Put set screw back. Confirm it's pushed all the way to the gear side. Remove XT thread lock. Set it aside and let it cure for a little bit. Loop the gear housing and place bearing back to the bottom. Put little grease on the bearing surface. Little grease on the rod surface on the bottom rod. Place gear assemble back to heatsink assemble. Craning the step motor housing. Put little grease on the sun gear, ring gears, and filament tensioner gears. Slowly put two parts together. It should be closed easily. Confirm there's no gap all around. Place bolts back and tighten them. Place PCB back. Put 3 bolts back on. Connect 2 heater blocks connected on PCB. Install filament tensioner back. Put heatsink cooling fan bracket back. And put the heatsink cooling fan back on. Connect the cable. Part cooling fan bracket and part cooling fan back. Connect the cable back. Remove all the grease on the extruder. Hook extruder back on the printer. Let's run some functional tests. Extruder is heating okay. And it seems like extrusion filament okay too. Also, always remember to do the bed leveling again before you run any test print. Alright, after all this works, it should keep extruder safe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.